What's going on YouTube? It's Rock from Rock Shop. I'm going to show you what's sold on eBay, Poshmark, and Amazon. So let's get into the video. By the way, if you like this type of content, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to get into Poshmark. I don't do too many sales. I'm starting to get into it. I'm starting to try to get as many followers as possible, because the more followers you have on Poshmark, the more sales you will make. I did sell this Simply Vera, spelled 2 wrong, 2-piece striped pajama set, size large. I probably picked that up for next to nothing. That is not a very good brand to sell. It's Simply Vera by Vera Wang. It's a striped pajama suit. Kind of looks like Bert and Ernie over there, but that's okay. We're going to get into, let's see, and I did sell this Tommy Hilfiger women's plaid blazer. I really don't do a lot of women's clothing, but this was brand new with tags, and I did sell it for $25, making a profit of $13.21. Not too shabby. And on Amazon, we got a few things. I'm not going to delve too much into certain things like Poshmark and settings and everything else. I'm not really going to get into that as much. This is more of a what's sold, to give you kind of the idea of what to buy and what not to buy. Blank media is really good to pick up. It sells very well. Sometimes they don't sell very fast, but I would suggest picking them up whenever you can find them, like incredibly cheap, because sometimes you don't get that much for them. This was a 5-pack of CD minus R, however you want to pronounce that. Okay, and I did sell some Adobe Photoshop, blah blah blah. That was probably something that I picked up in a lot, possibly. Here was a Golfology. That was a golf lover puzzle by Buffalo Game, blah blah blah. That was price was really chomped down. That's how Amazon is. It's very competitive when you're selling as just a merchant seller and not FBA. FBA is when you send everything in, and merchant is kind of what I do, where I just kind of pick things up and store them at home. And Circuit is also like a arts and craft type of thing that people do. I'm going to say predominantly women do Circuit. I'm not really sure how it works. I know there's a machine, and these are the cartridges that go into it, and I would imagine it's just for just making like prints. And like I said, I really don't know that much about them. I know they're worth good money if you pick them up. This cartridge sold for $20. They look like little game cartridges. I did sell also just a 4 CD set, winning strategy, blah blah blah. I picked that up because it was brand new, sealed. I will pick those things up like audiobooks and things like that, but not a lot of them go for a ton of money. So I do kind of try to stay away from them. I will scan them. You have your phone with you all the time. If you are a reseller, it is your tool, and if you don't utilize that to the best of your ability, then you're missing out. So I would suggest to use your phone. Your phone is your tool. I use my phone as a tool. I don't really use it for much else. I don't really get into sitting on Facebook, and it's just not my thing. I'd rather make money with my phone. It cost me $1,000 for the phone. I might as well put it to work. I did pick up this carbon monoxide. I think I got this at the bins. Only pick these up when they're new. Do not pick up carbon monoxide detectors or smoke alarms unless they're brand new, or you don't want to send somebody something that doesn't work, that is that important. It's imperative for their house for something like that to work. So only pick them up if they're new. This was pretty cool. I just recently picked this up. I took an offer for $25. I might have gotten a little bit more for it if I would have waited longer, but now I'm more about just getting my money back, my return, as fast as possible, so I can reinvest it back into my business. That was a Nutmeg Mills USA, and they do all kinds of sport sports clothing and things like that, and made in USA, so you know that's vintage. Most clothing is not made in the USA anymore. These were something that I picked up at an estate sale. These are FootJoy Dry Joys. They were not in the best condition, so I did take an offer for like $15. You want to pick these up when they have wooden bottoms and metal spikes. Those are the vintage FootJoys, and those are worth a ton. This I picked up at the bins. I probably paid 10 cents. Nice Polo Ralph Lauren, probably a little older, maybe late 90s, early 2000s. That's an older tag, probably from the 90s. I took an offer for $20 from $28, already on sale. I like to list things high and put them on sale to give the illusion that the item is on sale at a great price, which is any type of seller's strategy. I did pick this up. This is another Nutmeg Mills, which is funny because I sold 2 Nutmeg Mill sweaters, made in USA, blah, blah, blah. It's actually kind of small for a large. I think I probably put that in the title or in the description. Not sure. Maybe not. I do put all my measurements in the photos. I just kind of take a tape measure. See, that is kind of small for a large. Hope it doesn't get returned. And here's a polo. This is a sport coat ticket pocket. Usually when you see the ticket pocket, which is right here, it's either on the right or left side. It's a nice houndstooth design. The ticket pocket kind of shows that it's a more higher end jacket, higher end material. This was 100% linen, a little wrinkled, but that's kind of a linen look. And I did take an offer for $50 on that. I believe I paid $5. And I sold Burberry. I think this is maybe the last Burberry jacket that I have. I put them on a dress form, pin them up, try to make them look, presentable, like what they would look like if somebody was wearing it. And I'm not going with the brick background anymore. I'm actually going for a white background now. I have a white background that I only use because your item will show up better in Google search for the algorithm through eBay and through Google, obviously. I did pick these up at the bins. These are a pair of brand new Dockers, new with tag. They sold really fast within 2 weeks. I believe it's only been 2 weeks, and I got full price for them at $35, which is great. So they weighed under a pound. They went first class. I believe they were 16 ounces. Not a bad turnaround for an item I spent under $2. I did pick these up. I bought a lot of CDs and DVDs from a lady that was going out of business. She was a flea market seller / reseller, and it was getting to the point, I guess she was older and she was just either tired of doing it or wasn't able to do all the work that that needs to be put in to be a reseller, to do this job, which people think it's not a lot of work when it is. So I do 40 plus, it's about 42 CDs, and I usually do about $20 or $30, and I add shipping, and I've just been taking offers because I probably have a couple, several hundred left, just to get rid of them. Okay, so we have one last. This is called a chamois. Whenever you see this word right here, CHAMOIS, it is pronounced chamois. I have no idea why. Forever I've been pronouncing that wrong. It is pronounced chamois, like SHAMMY. Like, why didn't they just spell it that way? Anyway, if you like this content, please subscribe to my channel, like, thumbs up. Thank you. Have a nice day. Peace out.